Good evening, everyone. Ellen Sutterth of ESP Presents and ESP Book Chats. I'm going to give you guys our upcoming schedule. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for every share. Whether you listen to it in replay time, we really appreciate you. Again, Ellen Sutterth of ESP Presents and ESP Book Chats. Well, we bring page turners your way. We have a show today, but it won't be on Instagram. Our show will be with, and I got my notes, guys. I'm not trying to hold to memory. I don't know. Tonight we'll have Latria Russ, and she is the author of It's Not What It Looks Like. I'm Not Doing That Anymore. And her book, she talks about her syndrome. She has Pfeiffer syndrome. And some of you guys may know, hello, thanks for being there. Some of you guys may know Prince, his son, had the Pfeiffer syndrome, and he didn't live. And we do have let me take this off, it's fluttering my eyes. We do have a clip on here, and Bill 113, thank you for joining me. I really can't see that too well. Thank you for joining me. And we do have a show that we did with her, but we're going to bring her show to audio, which is Noon Vibe, and it is audio only. It's a global audio chat. You guys will go to Noon Vibe, go to your app store, you download the app, and you can listen to the show today, sync it with your social media, listen to all the prompts they have there. If you're an Android, I don't know what to tell you what to do, but iPhone, you just sync up everything. And same thing you do like Android, but I just don't know how to tell you how to do it. So Russ, Latria Russ, she's a disability life coach, and she's disabled herself. And we're going to talk to her on Noon Vibe. She will be with us on New Vibe, which is an audio-only show. She'll be here on the 14th, 15th, 16th, and the 18th. On the 17th is when we're going to have right here on Instagram. It is going to be with Florence Henry, and she has a book as well. We did talk to her a little bit here. And Florence Henry book is titled The Real You, Be the Queen of Your Life. And she talks about being mismanaged, mistreated. And in her book, it is a really good read. She does have scripture in there that goes along with the pain, because her healing came from, you guys might say universe, God, it came from God. Her healing, she did have some therapy as well. And we're going to talk to her on the 17th. That will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Show here on this channel. Let's see. I want to make sure I get everything out. So you guys mark your calendar for the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 18th. Also, if you guys are in the Newport News, Virginia area, Omar Tari, I'm going to try to come out and visit you. Paperback Inc. is hosting Omar Tari. They did not ask me to do that, but I am in relationship working relationship with New York Times bestseller Omar Tyree for 16 plus years. And so I'll probably do a peek in and out because I have my show the same day. And they're going to have poetry over there. Omar would be there, book signing. And that is at Paperback Inc. And so I'm looking forward for that. I'll do a little peek in. I'll probably grab me a bite to eat if they have the cafe open. And Omar will be there. Also, we do have our Scout Out shout out for those of you who are an author. Thank you for your replay, your sharing if you share this. We do our Scout Out shout out. I would like for you guys to sign up. You just email me and at mrssuds@yahoo.com, mrssuds@yahoo.com. And you can just put your book link in there and I can look at it and read your synopsis. I don't necessarily know you, you don't know me. And from that synopsis, what I will do is just pull things from it. And what this Scout Out shout out is an impromptu interview, if you will. And don't be afraid. If you are afraid to come up, try my audio one as well. But I would hope that you would be able to be here and show your book to those readers. And is the idea is to get the readers, the books in the hands of the readers, or have seen your book. And that is titled Scout Out, Shout Out. We do it on Tuesdays. Whether you are here or not, we're just going to come up and talk about our business. We're going to still have our doors open, 24 hours, if you will, on a Tuesday, not literally 24 hours, but we're on at 7 p.m. We was on 10 a.m. People was at work. Then we moved to 6:30, and now it is 7. Hopefully that is a comfortable spot, because usually I do my shows at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll give you the 7 o'clock. If I don't have a show, then we'll probably do 8. But for now, it's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, for our business side, if you guys want to do a show with me, a one-day show, I'm going to let that run for a little bit. It's going to be $75. You get a one-day show. You can have it either on Instagram or Noon Vibe, which is audio only, a one day. I read your book. I take notes. We deep dive into your book. You do get an honest book review, and your book stay on our business page. And so I'm going to see how that play out, run it for a little bit, $75. And what you do is I'll send you out a book application. If you are interested in being a part of that show, you must pay first. I used to do where people would just pay me later. Not anymore, because then that is savings. That is holding a spot for someone who want to actually pay for the spot. And so we don't hold seats without payments. Let's say if you put your payment down and you can't make it this month, there are no refunds on either show. And you can move that show around because you paid and locked in for that date. And so that's our $75 show. Even if you indie, if you are a traditional published. So this is the time you must have book in hand. You must have a book product. And that is our $75 show. Right now, we were asking for 7, but we could probably do 8 to 10, and we'll spread it out for our October shows. And also we have a night show, which is $250. That is 3-day scheduled show. You can do it either on the audio, Noon Vibe, or you could do it on here. And that 3-day show, pretty much the same thing. You send your money in, you lock it in. All dates are to other people as well. So just lock your dates in. Honest book review, your book stay on the page. We deep dive into your book. We'll do chapter 1, chapter 2, but we'll read the first 10 chapters so we can be engaging. Not to give the story away, but have some meaty stuff so that the readers can listen, and then we'll finish the book. It give us a moment, because we do more than one show. So we're just reading the first 10 of however many books we have. Normally we have 6 books a month. And so we'll read all 6 of them, 10 chapters of all 6 of them, so that we can have conversation, and then we'll take that quiet moment to finish the book and give an honest book review, and the book stays on our page. Also on Wednesdays, on Noon Vibe, we talk to Katie Jones, our educator specialist, and we do a noon talk. In fact, this Wednesday, we're going to have part 2. We do a noon talk, which is on Noon Vibe. Noon Vibe. Wow. I just thought about that. But we do a noon talk, and it is on Noon Vibe, which you go to your app store, you look for Noon Vibe. It is for again, I don't know anything about the Android, but the Apple, ours is, it's a black background with noon being a white letters, and the the vibe part of it is red letters. So that is like I say, a global audio place to get, people that there are people there. They are either listen or they will come up and ask questions. The show is it's an hour, but we put it in 30-minute increments, and then we drop you down. And somebody might say Q&A. Be ready to answer questions. Hopefully, you're ready to answer questions. So, Katie Jones and we're going to do it this whole school year. We've been doing it we've known each other for 3 years. Not to say we've been doing it for 3 years, but we just really started doing it in the last 2 years during or after the pandemic. And so we've been talking to Katie Jones. She is of One Room Education. And our topic, we do a topic. It's all school related, things about education and school related. And so we are going to have a part 2. Part 1 was behavior, accountability. Now I'm messing it up. Accountability behavior. So, or you could say accountable behavior. And this is school related. What do we do? What do we do as parents, as teachers, as staff? What do we do with being accountable for behavior? So this is part 2 of that accountable behavior. And she has her website, which is oneroom.education.com. You can go on there, and she has a lot of wonderful things. So what we do is we go to her website, we pull information. She has a plethora of information on her website, and so we just kind of pull from that. We just kind of break it down into like contents of what she's talking about. But this is a really good one about behavior. Again, I'm Ellen Sutter of ESP Presents and ESP Book Chats, where we bring page turners your way, and hopefully you guys will replay. Thank you so much, you replayers, and thank you for those who are looking live at work and can't necessarily come in the queue. And thank you so much. I was going to say the end part, 113, whether you came in and you just stayed for a second or you stayed until the duration of this talk. Thank you so much. Thank you, replayers, as I say. Thank you who are looking live at your work. I really appreciate you guys for being here. And also we are doing... on our page, we have a page, PTSD Warriors, and that was inspired by Melvina Gray. She penned her book, Combat Related PTSD. So I'm managing her page, and we just do some different things like affirmation each day. Today, the affirmation on that warrior page was, you are worthy. So if you go visit that page, just do some comments. We want it engaging. I did a video there. May not necessarily do a video all the time, but it certainly will be a lot of engaging conversation on there. So today, again, is You Are Worthy Mondays. And just take a look at that replay. And we gave Melvina a question. I'll paraphrase is, how does she cope with healing? That's paraphrasing. And so you'll see her answer that question in Word. Melvina may show up maybe one time within this year, or this year's almost over. And as she said, these stories about her journaling her beloved husband with the combat related PTSD, it has also been triggers for her. So sometimes when she talks about it, she relived this, and so sometimes we have to back off. So we try to keep that at least maybe 2 or 3 minutes, maybe a minute when we talk to her, if we do a live with her. So hold her up. She stayed in the marriage, and she decided to stay in, lead the way with love. She talked to us, and she said, if there's anyone, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your family member, get them the help they need. Don't berate them. Treat them with kindness, and remember that they are human too. And so she talks about that a lot. So her book, you can get it from Amazon. You can get it from her website, which is thewilliegraystory.com. We hope that you would visit her page. We hope that you would read her story. There are excerpts there. And so we will carry her legacy of her husband who did not win. He lost the battle from severe combat related. He was from the Vietnam War, combat related PTSD. Thank you guys for being here. I'm signing off. Have a wonderful day. Again, mark your calendar for the 18th. And Florence Henry, we look forward to deep diving into your story at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on this channel. Again, we are looking for maybe I'll say 7 to 10, let's say 10 authors for our one-day show. We're going to spread it out throughout the winter, and we're going to deep dive into your book. Don't be afraid whether you want it on audio or you want it on Instagram. Here is $75. Make it affordable because we want your book out there. $75 1-hour show, and there is Q&A. Whether you want to be seen, you do it on IG, or you want to just audio only, don't want to look at anything, don't want to look at anybody, just want to talk about your book, then you want to do our other platform, which is Noon Vibe, which is audio only. You would go to your app store. Again, I don't know anything about Android, but you would go to your app store, download the Noon Vibe app, and sync it with your social prompt medias that it have there, and look for Ellen Sutter. Have an amazing day. Thank you, 113, for being here. I'm signing off. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.